Today is number 4 on the types of homes you need to avoid if you are a new homeowner. Now, we already talked about homes over 100 years old. We talked about homes near railroad tracks. And yesterday, we talked about flipped homes by investors. So today, on day 4, we're going to talk about homes located in a flood zone. When you live in states like a Florida or Texas, or on the East Coast, like states like a North Carolina, you will have to carry flood insurance, which can really increase the cost of home ownership for you. Now, the annual cost of flood insurance can vary depending on where you live and the location of your home. And the national average for flood insurance can be anywhere from $800 to $900 annually. But I've heard of some states having an annual cost of $1,300 and sometimes $6,000, you guys. So you would have to buy extra insurance to cover the things inside your home, like furniture or any expensive electronics that you have, and any other valuable items, which can really increase your insurance costs more. And it's also important to note that flood insurance policies only cover the structure of the home and not the contents inside the home. And what's really concerning is that current homeowner in the home may have never ever had any issues with flooding. And when you ask them if they ever had any issues with flooding, they could perfectly be honest with you and telling you the truth that they never had any issues. But just because they didn't have any issues doesn't mean you won't. And oftentimes in life, as many of you know, right when you buy the home and you move in, it will all of a sudden flood out of nowhere. First time ever. Now, so for these reasons, purchasing a home in a floodplain can really cause a potential financial burden and can make your home less attractive when you try to resell. Now, if you want to check if a home is in a flood zone, you can check the FEMA Flood Map Service Center. Here you can enter a specific address and it will tell you if that home is in a high or low risk area. Or, of course, you could ask your real estate agent to provide information about the property's history and any disclosures. But I suggest that you try to stay away from flood zone homes altogether.